Hey guys, Doc. So today I'm going to talk about these door locks that I put on every single door I have, and I have for several years. They're absolutely fantastic. Let me explain why I put them on, why they're so critical. It's the number one thing you should do. Before I begin, I will put a link to Amazon in the description down below to these. They are available in several different finishes and with several different handles. On the doors on the house, especially the ones I come through with groceries or I'm carrying something, I like to use a handle one. And mainly because I can just use my elbow and push it down and get inside the door. I will give you that tip. On everything else, like the cabin here and over on our sheds, I actually use the round knobs. But on the doors that I come in and out of a lot, like with groceries and carrying stuff, I like to have the actual flat handle. Again, there's pewter, there's brass, there's black. We have black on these doors out here. There's all kinds of finishes. Next, I wasn't planning on doing this video, I'll tell you right now. So the quality of the video, I just grabbed a GoPro and recorded myself because I wanted to show you it's very easy to install. Just take off the old knob, put the new one on. There's one little wire connection that's a little bit weird in there that always trips me up, but hopefully it comes through on the camera. But they're simple. It takes you about 10 minutes to install these. Why should you install these? I watched a video clip the other night, and there was a couple that came home from a casino at night. The husband goes up and punches a code in. You see him go in the door. Next, a little bit later, a few seconds later, the wife comes. Well, there's someone behind the wife that followed her home from the casino. And as she's going in, she sees him and she runs in and slams the door. And as soon as that door slams, that guy grabs the handle and the door is locked. So once you punch in a code and you open the door, I think it's like 3 to 5 seconds after you do that, you'll hear a little click and the door locks again. So as soon as you open that door, the door locks again and the door shuts. Got it? You can always open these from the inside, but you can't open them from the outside. You can actually flip a switch and you can turn it off so the door is always open. You can enter program custom codes. It comes with about 6 different codes pre-programmed. You can delete codes. So if you want to enter in a code for a contractor that's coming over or a dog sitter or whatever, and then take that code off. What other questions am I going to get? It runs on a 9-volt battery. We've had these installed at the beach house. Before we even started the renovation down there, I put it on the front door. It's been over 3 years. I have not replaced the battery. It does come with a key, and I think I got the key over here somewhere. It does come with a key, so if the battery ever does die, you just open it up. You just got to pull off the back, undo the back, put in a new battery. But again, it's been 3 years, and it's been working fine. What other questions might I get on these? Anyways, if you have a question on the lock, feel free to drop it down below and I'll try and answer it for you. Next, this is the first time I've actually shot from our new studio. This is the cabin that we spent months and months redoing. And one of the reasons why I redid this cabin is because I'm thinking about starting a new channel. I've gotten so many emails and so many requests talking about how we basically have moved kind of off-grid. And I've talked a little bit about how I have enough food and everything for 6 adults and 2 kids, my direct family members, for at least 6 months, probably a year. So we can close our gates and have enough food and survive out here unconnected from society for an entire year. Now that includes the new solar program I'm doing, which is completely different than what I initially thought. I'm not doing a standard solar program. I'm doing something completely different. But people ask about our long-term food storage, the way we grow stuff, are we canning, safety needs, health needs, first aid, security, what kind of guns, all that kind of stuff. I figured I'd start to do some videos on. I'm not doing a prepper series. What I'm doing is I'm sharing with you, and I want you guys, with everything that's going on in our society right now, we should have learned from COVID. We should have learned from COVID that you need to have at least 30 days worth of everything stored up someplace in a closet. So anyways, I figured I'd start that channel. If you're interested, please drop a comment down below and let me know that you're interested. It's going to be probably at least a month because we're going to have a coordinating website where I show you all kinds of cool products. As an example, let me give you one example real quick. There's a security product that I found that when your power goes out and your Wi-Fi goes out, it can still offer protection from your home, from people coming up and will alert you. That's hard to find. No Wi-Fi, no power. And it's cheap. It's really cool. So anyways, when I release that series, I'll let you know. I want to put it on a separate channel so I don't muck up, you know, the gardening and lawn and all that kind of stuff. And I'll bring on some cool guests. That's about it. Let's get going and let's put on this lock. This thing is a lifesaver. Every door I own has one of these on it. Let me just show you how this operates. When it's in the, I don't know if you can see this, when it's in the up position, it's open. When I go like this, it's locked. Got it? You can still put a deadbolt here, but if it's in the lock position, I have to enter a 4-digit code to open it up. After I close it, it's still going to lock right behind me if I have it in the lock mode. Otherwise, it'll stay open. Again, back door, front door, but I'm getting ready to put one on the shed. I'm going to walk you over there. It's not that hard, to be honest. So I feel like I have put 100 of these things on doors. I don't even need instructions. There's only one real tricky part to this, and it's really not tricky, and it's just this wire here. Sorry. This wire here comes through here, needs to go under a certain way, and then you got to feed that wire up into the side right here, and it's a little bit difficult. That's the one part that always is a little bit hard for me. So it's pretty much standard. All I'm going to do, I'm not going to put all of this on video for you guys, but basically you're just going to take this off. It does come with replacements for this part right here and for the door part right here, but I don't think I've ever had to use them. So it's going to come with, oh, there's the instructions. There's the yellow tag over here. Comes with the 2 knobs, comes with this bolt. Pretty much everything. So here's my first note for you. One way that they make this a little bit easier is there's going to be a little threaded piece right here. See that? And that adjusts in and out. Well, that piece has a little grippy hole for the other side right here. So when this goes in here, it'll actually, you'll hear it sort of ratchet down on this piece. And the nice thing about that is it'll hold this part while you're doing the other side, because this part's a little bit heavy. Now the one thing that they're going to say is that this wire goes under this bolt. That's the one thing you need to make sure of. So this wire goes under that bolt. Got it? And then this thing, okay, so this wire comes up through here, and I back that threaded bolt off just a little bit until I know I can get it to go into there and grab that. Hear that little snap? You back this little thread off enough, just keep backing it off and backing it off until it sticks out, and then you snap this on. This wire comes through that hole right there. Your battery connects in here, and then you got to get all these wires into this spot right here, and that's the only pain in the butt about this whole process, to be honest. Alright, so these 2 little wires here connect. I forgot to do that. 9-volt battery goes in, you'll probably hear a little beep. It'll beep. 9-volt battery sits in this little spot here, and now the pain in the ass, to be honest, is to get all these little wires. They really need to improve this. Get all these little wires stuck into here somehow. All right, so I came in, I was trying to go straight on with this, and actually if I come in this way, it goes right on. So again, that's the only hard part, is that stupid wire in there. I just wish they would make that easier. So I'm just gonna put these in here now. I've never had issues with them really lining up. It's just you just gotta figure out which way that cover wants to go based on where the screws are. and the screws will generally just go right in. Okay, so you'll have a little slot on this side, and then you'll see like a little hook on this side. And I don't know if I'm doing this right, but that's the way I do it. This side, the slot's on this side. That's how I go. Now, the inside is always working. See how that works? But now it's on lock. When I come up, this will actually work. When I put it on lock, and this is the way you can leave it all the time, this will not work until I enter a code in here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter the program code. I'm going to enter the program code, which I like to just tear off anyways. All right, so what are we going to do? We are going to enter the programming code and wait for 3 orange lights. All right, so I got my 3 orange beeps. Press the leg, keypad turns blue. Press 1, 3 beeps, enter my new code. Wait for the 3 beeps, enter again. And it turns green and it's all set. So now let's see if the new code works. This is the inside and it's on lock. So right now, this handle will not open that door. I'm going to enter my 4-digit code. Secret. Hear a click, and now this will enter it. As soon as I close this door, it stays unlocked for about 10 seconds. As soon as I close that door, now it's locked again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter my code again. Boom, hear it unlock. Boom, heard it click. It literally locks again in about 10 seconds. Hey guys, so that is the lock that I have on all my doors, on every single house, on every single shed. It's so nice to have that look. I spent my time in the Marine Corps was spent as a 5811, 5812, which is military police K9. And I also was assigned to criminal investigation. I did a lot of drug work, and I can't tell you how many times a locked door would have saved people a lot of problem. You can see it all the time. I don't care if you're in a remote area. I don't care if you're in the city. I don't care if you're in a neighborhood. Put these locks on your door. I'm telling you, it's the best thing you can do. I keep saying that they lock in 10 seconds. It's actually more like 4 seconds. As soon as you open that door, it's like 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000, click. That door relocks. So you have about 4 seconds to get in. Also, when you push the upper button, a light comes on. The keypad lights up. When you push that Schlag button, it lights up blue. So if you're there at night, you can just touch that and you can enter at night. Downstairs at the beach house, when I get up in the morning, it's dark to go fishing. I go downstairs and I have to have that light. I push that light and so I can get in downstairs. Save yourself. Get this, order it. They're fantastic. Doc.